What's up, guys? It's MDG Matt for you with a video about Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. It's finally here, the new expansion, and I've just grinded the last few hours of the first day here, and I'm having so much fun with this new expansion. And I was grinding a deck idea that I had, and I just went with it, and boy, did it deliver. So, wrong, sorry, okay. Let's go to the deck here, right? So, Adventures in Forgotten Realms got released. My impression of the expansion, just from the spoilers, was really good. And so far, from the first day, that got confirmed, this impression. And I present to you a new Rakdos Midrange deck, which performed insanely good for me. So, by insanely good, I mean that I started building this deck in best of one to get a feel for it, to get a feel of where do I want to go with it. And then after, after a few hours of reducing the deck to its core, I'm cutting out all the fat and just leaving all the good stuff in here, I jumped into best of 3. And the result is I played 5 best of 3s with this deck in Platinum, of which I won 4. And I want to note that the one best of 3 I didn't win, I feel like I deserved that to win, but without spoiling too much, or I don't know if I'm gonna upload that game, but without spoiling too much, it was a game where I basically lost because I got land flooded hard, super hard, not like, oh, two turns in a row you draw land. No, I'm speaking like 8 lands in a row. But that was like this one best of 3 that I lost. And where I think I deserved to win, I just got super unlucky. But still, even besides that, even if we count this as a loss, 4 out of 5 wins with this deck in best of 3. So this deck seems to be gas, seems to be really good. So let's look into it. So, what's the idea of the deck? The idea of the deck is Lolth Spider Queen. Lolth Spider Queen is this new planeswalker from Adventures in Forgotten Realms. 5 mana in black. It's a 4 loyalty planeswalker and has the very important and very powerful static ability. Whenever a creature you control dies, put loyalty card in Lolth Spider Queen. You can pay 0 to draw a card and lose 1 life, pay -3 loyalty to create 2/1 black spider creature with menace and reach, and -8 you get an emblem with whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage by 1 or more creatures you control. If the player lost less than 8 life this turn, they lose life equal to the difference. This planeswalker, just from my first impression of the day, this planeswalker is insane. It's actually insane in the right deck if you have enough synergies, because this planeswalker is insane because of its static ability. So the way it works is that this comes down on turn 5, right? You make 2 tokens, 2/1 spiders with reach and menace, which is already very good, right? They can basically block anything, which is great. And 2/1 with menace especially is a threat that you have to deal with, especially as a control deck. And even if you're not a control deck, this is a more mid-range deck, so usually by then you can start threatening your opponents still, right? Even if you're not playing against a control deck. And so, you play this, -3, she goes, Lolth goes, Dells do 1 loyalty. So she's still on the board, right? And the static ability is so insane because, it's your opponent's turn after that, and what can happen, your spiders die or you just trade. And if you just had 2 spiders on the board and they die, she goes up to 3 loyalty again, so she could, -3 just again next turn. Or you even had, just other tokens or other just regular creatures on the board from the turns before turn 5. And then 3 creatures die, and you might have traded a bit. And it's your turn again, and Lolth is just at 4 loyalty again, and you can just do it again. You can just -3 again, you have spiders again. And Lolth is just so insane because she just sits on the board, and either your board gets wiped and then her loyalty just gets up and you just put down even more tokens, or if your board just stays there, she just starts drawing you cards. And no matter what happens, she basically just is on the board, is annoying as hell to deal with. And she just draws you cards, so your opponent has to answer it. Or she just creates more tokens, so your opponent has to answer it. She's just insane. It's an insane planeswalker. Can't stress this enough. And I haven't even gone into the deck yet, but I just want to say that I'm gonna focus on this planeswalker for a lot of decks, because yeah, I played this in Rakdos, but there are just other color combinations which are better at flooding the board with tokens. I was already thinking about like a Mardu deck with Lolth, where you put in your what's it called? Your Outlaw's Merriment that produces tokens every turn, which then fuel Lolth. You can put in, if you're in Mardu, you can put in Elspeth, the 4-mana Elspeth planeswalker that makes 2 tokens also. And it's just like the possibilities with Lolth are just endless. It's an insane planeswalker for a mid-range deck. Insane. Okay, so a little bit of rant about Lolth, but she's just perfect. So because of that, we have 4 of her in the deck. And the idea of the deck is just to establish a board presence with tokens. You know, we are mid-range, so we also control the board with creature removal such as Bloodsheath first. Got a Goldor Borncrusher Giant. We have 3 Baleful Masteries to exile creatures or planeswalkers, and we got 3 extinction events, okay? So, we can actually put them into one pile. Oops. So these are our removal controls, right? Bloodsheath first, Borncrusher Giant, Baleful Mastery, and extinction event. These work real well to control the board. Then, we want to put tokens on the board and make use of having tokens on the board. So how do we do that? First off, we have Immerston Predator, which is an excellent addition in the stack because it's a 4-drop, so it comes down relatively early. And Immerston Predator has basically 3 purposes, right? First off, it's a growing threat on the board. So every turn you attack with a flying dragon, so it has evasion, and it can really threaten your opponent. And every turn when you attack, you get to exile something from the graveyard, which is a second purpose. Very useful, exiling your stuff, right, against graveyard-centric decks. It grows, and then it's just a straight-up sack outlet. So it can protect itself by sacrificing a creature, becomes indestructible, which is great, because we have a lot of tokens in the stack. And also, if you know your opponent has a Shadow's Verdict and you have like an Immerston Predator on the board and like 3 tokens, Shadow's Verdict would exile those tokens, so you wouldn't get die triggers for your Lolth. And instead you can just sacrifice all those creatures to Immerston Predator, so you still get the die triggers. Speaking of die triggers, we got 4 Bastion of Remembrance in this deck. It's a 3-drop, and it also makes it so that with Bastion of Remembrance just creates so much friction for your opponent. With Lolth, with all these tokens on the board, you drain your opponent, and it's just a perfect addition to the deck. It also gives you 1 more token, which is nice, and Bastion of Remembrance, just another way of pressuring your opponent. Then, speaking of Bastion of Remembrance, we also have a very juicy addition in this deck that, you know, is just, it's day 1 of the expansion, and it's my newest, freshest insight for you. Bastion of Remembrance, we have a lot of tokens, and when those tokens die, we will gain a lot of life back. And this life is actually important because I've got 2 copies of Eye of Vecna in this deck. And the reason I've got Eye of Vecna in this deck is that, as I said, I started building this deck for best of 1 to just get a feel, and I was like, I'm in Rakdos, I'm just gonna try this Vecna package, right? The Vecna package is Eye of Vecna, this book, just Vecna. Oops. So it's the Book of Wild Darkness, Eye of Vecna, and Hand of Vecna, right? This is like the Vecna package. If you have all 3 of those on the board, you can exile them and then create the ultimate Vecna token. Okay? So I started with this package in the deck and realized, okay, this deck doesn't need this package and it's actually detrimental to our game plan. But what I realized while doing so is that Eye of Vecna is just a straight up great standalone card. Because, first off, it's just 2 mana, so it can come down early to just draw your card and lose to life. It's fine. We're gonna get this life back, right? But then at the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2. If you do, you draw a card and lose to life. In certain matchups against control, our life pretty much doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So then you can just, every upkeep, pay 2 mana, pay 2 life to draw an extra card. And together with Lolth, it's not unusual that we basically draw 3 cards a turn. We draw a card with Vecna, we draw a card naturally, and another card with Lolth. So this deck actually has a lot of card draw. And we're not even speaking of Castle Locthwaite, which you can also just draw as cards, which I have 4 of in this deck. So Eye of Vecna, I'm very surprised. It's just a really good standalone card, and really just for you guys out there, if you have any deck that has the ability to consistently gain a lot of life, put Eye of Vecna in there. It's just 2 mana, it's colorless, you can play it in any deck. And, you know, like, I'm thinking of Mono White. Mono White has a lot of life gain. Put Eye of Vecna in there, just pay 2 every turn, draw an extra card. It's insane. It's an insane value card. So, Eye of Vecna synergizes very well with Bastion of Remembrance. And then, the last thing to talk about is Hunt for Specimens as a 4-off. I've got Hunt for Specimens in here because, first off, it makes tokens. It makes paths which gains of life, which again is nice with Eye of Vecna. And we get to learn, right? It's just another layer of flexibility, another layer of value. And the thing we get to grab is Environmental Sciences to make sure we can play our Lolth at turn 5, like as early as possible. 2 Necrotic Fumes. We have a lot of tokens, so it's very easy for us to have a token to exile, and then just to have additional 2 removal spells, right, for just pesky creatures and planeswalkers. 2 pest summonings, more tokens is better deck, right? And a single Confront the Past. Confront the Past is really nice in this deck, because we can either just remove a planeswalker from our opponent or revive our Lord from the graveyard. So a single Confront the Past goes a long way. And then the last card to talk about is Zariel, also a new planeswalker from this deck. And I'm talking about this last because it just fits naturally into our deck because it makes tokens, but there is just a specific combo, specifically with Zariel, which can lead to insane, really insane bursty turns, which is you play Zariel on turn 4, you pay 0 loyalty, make a 1/1 devil with when this creature dies, deals 1 damage to any target. Just good, already great for our deck, right? And then on turn 5 you follow up with Lolth. You -3 Lolth, get 2 spiders, and then you +1 Zariel to give creatures you control +1/+1 haste. And it's just insane pressure because with those 2 spiders and the +1/+0 you put 6 power on the board and plus your devil from turn before. So it's just 8 damage if your opponent has no blockers. And anytime Zariel is on board, you can play Immerstone Predators, you can play Bone Crusher Giants or any tokens and give them haste +1/+0. And Zariel as a 2-off is great because she makes tokens, and she and you know, we just tend to go wide with tokens, and she provides with this insane burst potential to just go wide. It's really insane, the burst potential this can provide you. So Zariel, really, really nice. The emblem pretty much irrelevant for this deck because you don't really get any benefit from extra combat steps. So usually if you have an empty board, you just keep zeroing her to make devil tokens, and otherwise for those burst turns just +1 her. So that's the deck. Then Constant Land Base, we just got 4 Failed Passages to fix our mana. For Pathways, obviously. For Castle Locthwaite, for even more card draw, and we gain a lot of life, so paying life is not a big deal. Also in 2 colors, it's just very easy to make so that this doesn't come into play tapped. 6 Swamps, 8 Mountains, and then another last 2 cards, 2 Den of the Bugbears, just another great addition to this deck. It's another land with, if you control 2 or more other lands, Den of the Bugbear ends the battlefield tapped. So unfortunately, if you play this late, it's gonna enter tapped. But then you can pay 4 mana and it becomes a 3/2 red goblin creature token with Whenever this creature attacks, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking is still a land. And this is great because it fits perfectly into our deck. It just gives us another way to threaten our opponent with a man land. But more importantly, it leaves goblin tokens behind that just stay in the board even when this goes back into its land form after your turn has ended. So really this deck is just, it's so nice to play. I had so much fun with this deck, and what I'm taking from this deck is that Lolth Spider Queen is an insane planeswalker. I urge you to experiment with this. So hope you guys enjoy the games, and I see you guys soon. First best view, obviously play first. Oh, I also wanted to put another Den of the Bugbear into the deck. Okay, it seems not that great, but oh well. I think Den of the Bugbear works very well in this deck because it generates tokens that stay on the battlefield. It seems really really good. The new skull is probably also really nice. Right, this, I don't know what's the name, but like this flame skull that's flying, and when it dies it gets exiled and stuff. This is a tough call, but I think we go with double red here, so that if we draw into land we can play Zariel. Okay, we just hold on the Bone Crusher Giant here. So this is probably Soldier Ultimatum. Against Soldier Ultimatum we're going to be sideboarding... what's it called? Necromantia, I think it's what it's called. Damn, no fourth land. That's a shame. It is bad. Probably going to be binding here and then binding into Yorion next turn, right? Yeah. Damn. That's bad. Here's our land. Stroke. Yeah, Zariel in this deck is actually just okay. I think we actually want 4 Lolths. 4 Spider Queens, right? And because she's so essential to the game plan, and Zariel is just okay. I think Zariel is maybe just better in a mono red deck, or even like a Guru Shell for the haste. So I probably would cut a Zariel and put in a 4th Lolth. Right. Oh look, I get a loyalty counter back. Isn't that great?
Do what I demand.
The discard is going to be... doesn't matter what he discard next turn, because we don't really need any of those right now. It is a Bone Crusher. Let's draw a card.
My words are for ambitious minds.
He can't discard any of these, right? So let's play the Predator. Emerstern Predator. Oh man, I'm just thinking... What if you make an Orzhov deck with Lolth and Elspeth? Elspeth is also a 4-mana planeswalker that makes 2 tokens. Lolth makes 2 tokens. Oh, oh boy! So much stuff you can do. Can only discard Extinction Event or Bloodchief first. Oh man. That's something. Yeah. Lolth with Elspeth. Mana value 3 or less. This way we get 1 more loyalty counter and get to exile something. Okay.
Aren't I the generous one?
You know what's so crazy? Just have 2 more spiders. This is, I mean, this is sick. This is sick, man. I seriously think you could like make like an Orzhov token, token strategy of some sort. Oh man. Oh, there's the den. Let's go. So here's the deal, if he plays another Shadow's Verdict, everything is exiled, right? And I actually don't... I think I just end the turn here. I don't think there's any point in adding to the board right now, he's at 3 life. Wow, let's go! Let's go. Okay, I think... Damn, that was really nice. I think we cut these bastions and put in the necromancias. And I think that's, whoops, that's all that we change here. Right? Just the necromantia against the immersion ultimatum. And that's that. And Bastion of Remembrance is nice, but we don't necessarily need it. Yeah, the more I think about it, I think Zariel is just okay in this deck. And you'd rather have a 4th Lolth Spider Queen. And you can even think about like, oh man, like with Lolth you can make like Mardu tokens. You put in your Elspeth, you put in your oh, what's it called? What's this card from Throne of Eldraine? It's like 4 mana enchantment. That spawns tokens every turn. Oh man, what's it called? Outlaw's Merriment. Mar the tokens with Outlaw's Merriment, Lolth Spider Queen, maybe even, I don't know, Elspeth, the 4-mana Elspeth. Man, that seems... And it's just, you know, like a swarmy deck with tokens, tokens, tokens. That seems powerful, man. That seems... sounds like a lot of fun, for sure. Okay, we're gonna have a Zariel here into his Lolth, hopefully. Here's the thing, right? I can't... Like, if I want to play Zariel next turn, I can't guarantee the Lolth on 5. Because... Like, if I had played a Hunt now and gotten an Environmental Sciences, I would have used next turn to... just grab the Swamp. Okay. So what's the point, right? Okay. Countered our stuff. I think I'm still going Zariel here.
Into the fray.
Yeah, I don't know why. I had the idea for the stack in mind, and my brain was always like, okay, Zariel is gonna be the main planeswalker for the stack. And yeah, the reason I thought that was, ooh, nice. The reason I was thinking that, okay, let's think here actually. So we want to get rid of this, right? So this is odd. Please don't have a counter. No. Nice. This is odd, right? Yeah. I think I just... There's no real point in getting multiple combat steps, I think. Just make more turns. Yeah, the reason why I was thinking that is because I first had this idea of, you know, I want to build a deck which consistently can generate a treasure token on turn 2, so you can play Zariel on turn 3. But there isn't necessarily a big, you know, big upside to that. This kind of sucks here. What I think I'm gonna play the Predator and just give everything haste.
Unleash your ferocity.
Everything's going to be tapped anyway, right? So might as well attack. Get rid of the stroke here. And just get in some bunch of damage. Yeah, Kioribus Seagull is pretty brutal here. And well, let me think. We do have Hunt for Specimens. Oh, he can play the Orion. That's actually so bad. Need another extinction event here.
My fire will rage again.
That's what we need. So in the sideboard, I can get a Necrotic Fumes. Also just... I'll just Bloodshieath first, the Orion. Damn man, he's gonna steal my Predator. That's really bad. Guess, yeah. Kill the Orion here. Killing the Orion also makes it so that if he kills the if he steals the Predator, and we do draw into an extinction event hits everything, because then everything is even, and Orion was the only odd creature. What is he killing? What? I don't get it. Why are you doing that? Is Confront the Past doing anything? Not really. I mean, past summoning can buy me a bunch of time actually. Right? This is 2 blockers right here. Oh, right, it's got reset. Damn. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Up. Yeah. I was just saying if our opponent's smart, he would have cracked the Wolf Haven. Oh! Ho ho! Okay, that is... let's hope it resolves. Let's hope. So wait, I'm gonna go full... No. I'm gonna sack this pest first. For the 1 life. And now I hope this resolves. Oh. Okay, he gets to steal a land, whatever, right? He gets to steal a swamp or something. We still have 5 mana, we don't really need... Okay, whatever. Ha! Okay. Okay, he got us. I think that was probably a great top deck. Damn. Okay, I need another Den of the Bugbearer deck for sure. 100%. To make it more consistent and... Okay, whatever. We have Eye of Vecna and we are against the control deck. So we can actually just afford to pay 2 life a bunch of times. And we have all the mana in the world, so... Let's just go Eye. Man, I'm really surprised by Eye of Vecna. I'm so surprised. Ooh! Oh, please, come on, play a tapped land. I know you want to. Play a tapped land. No counters. I steal you. Oh! Decline. Play Swamp, play Necromantia. Target an opponent. Say, name Emergent Ultimatum. Nothing in hand, only removal. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's got a Polukranos, that's good to know. Oh! 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 Oh, is that nice. And we actually paid life. Because why not? Oh! Okay, so we know he has a stroke. What do we want to remove from his deck? Well, Lucranos is actually not a big deal because we got the Baleful Mastery. I think we noticed that Kioreb as the Sea God is a problem. Okay, there's an Imri Stern Predator. Okay, so for the next Necromancer should remove Kioreb as the Sea God because that's an actual problem for us. Hard for us to deal with. I'm paying the life because... Well, not like that, what the hell. Because we are... There's another eye. I'm actually looking for Necromantia, right? I'm just gonna play this Immerstone Predator here so that he uses his Disdainful Stroke, so then next turn we can play Lolth. Man, Lolth Spider Queen is just nuts. I mean, Lolth is just a Planeswalker that in a token heavy deck can refill itself, like refuel its own loyalty every turn. So you can pump out 2 2/1 spiders with menace and reach every turn. Oh, nice. And then when you don't decide, she just draws you cards, which is, it's just insane. It's actually insane. Okay, let's play the Swam first, and let's play Lolth first. Oh, I forgot he can play Yorion next turn. That's fine. Just make spiders.
Are you enraptured by my subservience? Will be rewarded.
I'm playing the Eye here to start drawing cards again. Man, Eye of Vecna. Okay, Extinction Event is important if a Curable Second were to come down. Okay, he's gonna kill by Lolth, and then we kill the Yorion with Bloodcheese first, no problem.
A setback, nothing more.
Wait, if you have 6 mana, actually need the 6 mana here. Okay, there's a negate, so we're just gonna still exile the Yorion. Then, not giving him a card. And actually, you know, it's fine getting rid of a negate. Because negate can counter all planeswalkers. Man, I mean, Eye of Vecna is just in the right deck when you know you have this life gain for stuff like Bastion of Remembrance, or if you're just against the control type of deck. This can just draw your card every turn and you don't care about the life loss. I mean, you know, we're playing Aristocrats, so we're getting life by, you know, when our creatures die, but just imagine just a mono white deck. A mono white deck that has lifelink. Right? Okay, this is 6, so we play the hand and get a Confront the Past. And we have 5 mana. So next turn we can get our Lolth Spider Queen back with Confront the Past. I mean, it's great. There's no Immersion Ultimatum that can potentially fuck us up, right? Yeah, we're definitely drawing cards here. Okay, so I'm gonna Extinction Event this, obviously. So it's even. Can eliminate the Bone Crusher. Do we get here? Pest Summoning. Could also get Environmental Sciences actually, just for the life gain. I think we get Pest Summoning because if we draw into Azariel, Pest Summonings can just turn into, you know, 2 2/1s with haste, which is really good in our position. I would also be happy to draw into another Necromancer so we can get rid of this Cure Abyss the Sea God. Yeah, we do draw cards here. Okay, not what we're looking for, not what we're looking for. I can't really actually play like Confront the Past because then our stuff just gets stolen. I don't know, maybe he steals the Eye of Vecna. I could imagine that. Steals a Pest? I don't know. I think he can start drawing cards, but he's gonna lose life every turn doing that. Sure. See, in this situation, I just need a goblin. What's it called? Den of the Bugbear. X equals 5. I mean,
I will get what I want.
the pressure we would put out every turn is like amazing, and yeah, I'm definitely putting in Den of the Bugbear, maybe like 3, but in this situation, it's just a game winner. This, yeah.
Beg. It won't help, but it amuses me.
Oh, nice, Sail Passage. Wait, if I draw a card, I lose 3 life. I think that's worth it. Oh! Unfortunately, we don't win. Damn.
I'll tell you a secret.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah, you're just applying pressure here.
For Avernus and for victory.
Oh, now he can't draw a card because he's at 2 life. And we're at 1 life. What the hell? I mean, he might have a Vorinclex and then we're just dead. Oh! 1 life! 1 life is all you need. Oh man, this stack! This stack! Man, Lolth Spider Queen is insane! It's an insane Planeswalker. He's just insane. Okay, second best of 3. Oh man, this deck. So, I made 2 changes. I put in a 4th Lolth Spider Queen. By cutting Azariel, and also cut a mount for another Den of the Bugbear, because I think Den of the Bugbear is certainly perfect for the stack. Already have 5 mana. Just gonna get a Necrotic Fuse. Oh man, this deck! Ah! Deck, man. Gonna hunt and get Pest Summoning. Yeah. Okay, this is a match where we might put in the green removal. Right? I mean, I'm trading a Pest for an Edgewall Innkeeper any day. Pretty much. No questions asked. Wait, what do we play here actually? The Predator or Zariel? I mean, Zariel is annoying as hell. I think I'm playing Zariel. It's also just because this Predator is just not protected, right? Zariel, like the Predator just sits there and has no protection, but ooh, that's not cool. I don't even know if I sideboard against this deck at all. I mean, cool, we got to call Visionary.
That is a losing strategy.
Nice. Another Visionary. This looks like this Tim Moore Obosh deck actually. This might be another Orange Epiphany. That is bad. It's bad. Okay, but now it's different because now we can actually make a token and put out an Emerald Predator.
Reinforcements
Right, so now this is protected, and when we sack the devil, we can just shoot one of the birds. Okay, Coma is actually fine because we got Necrotic Fumes. Right? So with Coma out, we actually don't want to sack the devil so that we have something to sack for Necrotic Fumes. There's Den. Okay, this always happens. Can counter it. Cut down my Predator. So Zariel is going to die. Fine, actually. Yeah, we just stay mana efficient here. I'm just putting down the Bastion. Yeah, Den would be nice, obviously, but I don't see us activating it anytime soon. Where is our Lolth, man? Lolth would actually be good against these flyers with the spiders and everything. So if we want, we can actually protect Zariel here. But do we want that? I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I know he has an extra turn.
I'll deal with you,
but you know, he wants to remove this. So I just make his turn more annoying, basically. Yeah, sure. No responses.
A lost battle does not quell my fury.
Oh, it's this kind of bullshit deck, I see.
Dissenters are welcome to debate me in battle.
So we need a Baleful Mastery here, or Extinction Event is even better. We play the ban, then. I mean, let me try to kill Luca. Oh, cool. Let's me kill Luca, that's pretty nice of him. Or he blocks with the Borrow, that's also fine. We just want some more blockers here.
I have enhanced my
That was actually pretty lucky for us that he just found Land over Visionary there and nothing else. Sure. We need Extinction Event really, really bad. Event? No? Okay. I think I'm cutting Blood Cheese first for Necromancer. Wait, Coma is a 6/6, right? I'm quickly googling this. Coma, Cosmos, Serpent. It's a 6/6 that's green, so I could actually, if I wanted, put in the Burning Hands. But then would I cut? What would I could cut the Bone Crusher Giant. So we basically lose the body of a Bone Crusher Giant. But this can still kill Brazen Borers, Llanowar Visionaries, Edgewall Innkeepers. It's actually not losing much. I think we put in the Burning Hands. As long as we can just snipe the Coma, like... as long as we can either get rid of the Coma or snipe it, I think we should be fine. Play first. Looks great. Looking great. I'm getting a fumes here, you know, to either get rid of Luca or a Coma. But also I'm not getting Environmental Sciences because if I need one, if like on turn 4 I see I don't have a 5th land. We currently don't have a turn 4 play anyway. So in that case, we can then just, you know, in one turn go hunt Environmental Sciences, get our 5th land. But we already had 5 lands, so that's just better. Okay, there's Burning Hands. There are no creatures on the board. Just gonna get another Swamp here. I'm gonna hold on the Burning Hands. And I guess just get another Necrotic Fumes. I think this match is really just, if we beat his Coma, we win. Right, I think it's very simple in a way. So I assume there's an Arden's Epiphany, but he also might have a saw it coming. Okay. Silphi still can't play the Epiphany this turn. He also can't cheat out Koma yet because he doesn't have a token to use Luca on. And we do have answers. Elder Gargaroth, okay. Elder Gargaroth can be killed with Burning Hands, so easy game, right? Easy sideboard. New technology. But what I don't like is that we have 0 card draw basically. Oh, we can't play it anymore. Oh, right. Okay, there's the Epiphany. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, sure. I mean, take a pest. Take it. Zariel. Seems good.
Get in formation.
This area is just annoying because of these little tokens. It's annoying.
Fight like
Okay, Eye of Vecna is pretty perfect here. Just card draw is really nice. Wait, do I need to attack? I do, yeah. Okay. So my Zariel dies.
This doesn't end until I win.
Oh, we get our pest back, right. At least we can start drawing cards now with Eye of Vecna. And if he plays a Coma, we have an instant speed removal. And Burning Hands is something. Ha! Yes! Exile your measly tokens.
Copper coats won't listen. I will punish their mistake.
I think he's gonna be surprised. And we also have an answer to Coma. Oh yeah, exile your visionary. We have an answer to Coma and an answer to Luca. What? What is... No. No, what is this? This is cheating, that's what it is. No. If I drew a Zariel this turn, I would... This is literal cheating, man. Ah! Yes, I'm sure. I'm actually exiling the pest. This is actually pretty funny, but because now this dies. Wait. Oh, this is actually... I kind of need more time, right? So my logic goes, if I just ping a bird... Wait, no, he won't use the -2 this turn. I'm pinging a bird, actually. I'm putting a stop here. In case he somehow gets a coma. Oh, nice.
If I can't use it as a weapon, it's useless.
Okay, Burning Hands can get rid of, like, take care of the Gargaroth. Okay, Blindfold Mastery. I'm just gonna do this now and see if with a counter spell he doesn't have a counter spell. So in that case, I'm doing nothing here and just holding all my Baleful Mastery. Man, Eye of Vecna is just... It's insane! In the right deck, as long as you have life gain, it's insane. Yeah, there's a coma. Let's hope he doesn't have a disdainful stroke. Come on. Yes! Yes. Eye of Vecna. Okay, Den of blah blah is nice. Burning Hands is nice. Okay, very good. Burning Hands is just another answer. Perfect. Just play the Bastion here. And next turn we can start Danning. First time ever. Den of the Bugbear. Man, Burning Hands. What a sideboard card. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually drawing a card. Okay. Pick all the Bastions. I mean, it's kind of nice because it can give us a shit ton of life if these actually die. And we still have an insurance with Burning Hands, so that's good, I guess. Can you stop? What the hell, man?
If I can't use it as a weapon,
Oh, I have lost. I've lost. Brazen Borrower. Wait, did we? I'm not dead if I kill this Visionary. Okay, what the hell? This is pretty funny, man. Come on, block! Yeah, I'm dead.
next time you will.
Ah! No, I'm not dead! Oh! Give me 4 life! Yes! Yes! Oh, he's down to 4 life. What the hell? Next turn I'm getting my... Oh, that's bad. Oh, give me a stop here. Wait, I win. We win. Can you believe this? We won. We actually won. Because we do this. Makes it on, but this gets tapped, right? Oh, it doesn't get tapped. But we still win. Because we are den here. And we got 4 bastions in the back. Wait, we did that all on our upkeep? Get wrecked, man! Get wrecked! Oh no, don't bounce it. No! No, no, no! No! Ha! No, no, no! It's non-land permanence. It's a land. You can't bounce it. GG! Yes! Oh, what the hell? How did we... Oh, how did we win this, man? That was insane. Let's go. Den of the Bugbear. Let's go. Let's go. 4 Bastion of Remembrance. 4. 4 freaking bastions. Terrible. Okay, I guess. The more we play, the more I'm not really convinced of Zerial. Got the den. Let's go. Man, what an insane game, man. Insane. Okay, we got the burning hands. Man, this could be... Could this be the dream? Bastion into Zerial into Lolth. Lolth? Okay. Is this the dream? Is this the dream?
The wars are ended. My army ever grows.
When the life gain with Clovis is kind of annoying, but actually next turn he's just going to get mana. And he has not foretold his errands, so he can... He's getting mana, but he can't cast an Epiphany. He can... He took red. Casting Luca, really? I mean, we are living a dream right now, because we got a turn 4 there into turn 5 Spider Queen. That's the dream right here. The Spider Queen, 2 tokens, give everything haste.
Let your fury instill fear.
Yeah. Seems good. Seems pretty good. Okay, more land. Oh man. This is the dream opening. And we got a Burning Hands, no problem. Let's draw a card first.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
This is, I mean, oh, this. Oh, damn, that was insane, man. The first 2 games so close, and then the last game just punch in the face. Punch in the face. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content and want to see more fresh decks and standard meta decks, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it, and I see you guys soon.